Hi boys and girls, this is Mrs. Marthaler and I am back with another week in social studies. This week we're going to be learning about what makes places special. And we're going to start off with an article about Wilmington, Delaware. That's a city to our north, and maybe that's a city that you've visited before. So you can follow along while I read this article about Wilmington, Delaware. Every place is different. A place is a location with a unique set of physical and cultural characteristics. And just like people, different places may have things in common, but no two are exactly alike. Wilmington, Delaware, on the right, is the largest city in the state of Delaware and sits in the middle of the Brandywine, Christina, and Delaware rivers. There are other big cities, and some are on rivers, but only Wilmington has the characteristics identified above. Places are identified by their physical and human characteristics. Physical characteristics are features that come from nature. Examples include rocks, soils, plants, animals, landforms, and climate. Human characteristics are features connected to or created by mankind. These can include bridges, language, and culture. Both physical and human characteristics are important things to know when you are trying to understand what makes a place special. Then it says, make a list of the physical and human characteristics of Wilmington, Delaware. So we just learned that Wilmington, Delaware is a special place, and the things that make it special are its physical and human characteristics. Let's first think about the physical characteristics in Wilmington, Delaware. If we look back up in our text, we see that Wilmington, Delaware sits in the middle of the Brandywine, Christina, and Delaware rivers. So that's one thing. One physical characteristic of Wilmington, Delaware. And you can see over here in the picture that it's sitting on a river. Other physical characteristics in Wilmington, Delaware would include that it is hilly in some areas to the west, and it's also flat, low-lying, and marshy in other places. Let's think now about the human characteristics of Wilmington, Delaware. Remember, these are features that are connected to or created by mankind. So these are things that people made. If we go back up into our text, we see that Wilmington, Delaware is the largest city in the state of Delaware. There are many, many people that live in Wilmington. Wilmington, Delaware is also about 30 minutes south of Philadelphia. Wilmington, Delaware has many bridges, buildings, as you can see in the picture, and many roads. And these are all things that people made, that were made by mankind. So places may have some things in common with each other, but no two places are exactly alike. Like our article said, there are other big cities. Some are on rivers, but many have bridges and buildings, but only Wilmington, Delaware has the combination of the physical and human characteristics that we talked about.